Duncan saw your meeting and went yoink. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Plate of warmed up pizza. I actually really want pizza too. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice. I think he's supposed to be getting an interview, but yeah,
Oh, it's Cornwood.
tomorrow. I think the. I think he's just going to be in the academy.
Please, God.
Not
Ugh.
100%, but we'll see.
I feel like it's dumb to be as excited about a belt as I am. I can't, like, today I was like, I don't know what to do with this belt. Because it was in my room and I thought about it and I said, you know what? I should just bring it to the
Oh, yeah.
desk with me. And now I can't stop fucking with it. It's just, it's so
Okay.
satisfying.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to talk to. God damn, it's late. I have to storm about something. A position for you. Yeah, unless you are going to bed or something.
A position for Cornwood? Ooh,
If
the
not, I can just talk to you
meta.
tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Yeah. All right.
Is it meta to hear Cornwood through his headset?
But all right. So you said most of the shift 3 people you were trying to hire got hired, and
yeah. So shift. This is gonna be strictly shift one, shift one, and shift 2 names.
Mhm.
So for shift 1, I'm gonna get the obvious one out first. We're all thinking it. I think everyone here also would agree.
And who is okay?
Mackenzie Hayes.
Uh-huh.
That's one. Number 2, Minerva Met, currently in EMS.
Is she interested?
Yes.
Okay.
Natasha Russell.
Asha Russell.
Okay.
Who had an interview, and I heard it didn't go well. Not because anything she did, but that the person who was interviewing her just kept saying, "How does it feel to be a part of a failed PD?"
And who interviewed her?
Jackson.
Ooh.
But Natasha Russell.
Ooh.
And then it's 3.
Uh-huh.
Is less better for you if I just like did less?
What do you mean?
I could just conserve the amount of recommendations just to not overload you.
Well, you said it was like 4 from each shift. No, just tell me.
All right. So number 4 would be Emma DuPont.
Uh-huh.
Oh, please,
one
God.
day, I only heard everything. I've only ever heard good things about her from people. She came in one day after she witnessed a stabbing. I took her statement. And she's like, "Hey, I know this sounds like an annoying question. I'm sure you get this a lot." And she asked about her status for application, to which I said, "If you haven't heard anything, it means not yet. It doesn't mean that it's no, but doesn't mean that it's yes. It's just you got to stand by basically and wait." That's another person that I know that was interested. And then shift 2, You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
What is
Tip
this
2
build up?
would be Minerva's wife, Jessica Matt. She had an interview 2 months ago with Slacks.
I'm smelling
that
some
apparently went really
bias.
well, but I think Slacks forgot about her.
Is it Jessica, Matt?
Yes, so both Matts. She's also in the EMS. There was a guy, and I want you to hold your seat for a second, because just trust me, I think this guy is really good. Okay, his name is Maynard Salami.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, he came in to do a presentation with Slacks. I was there with Slacks, and I learned something very interesting from this guy. And I should have picked up on it sooner in this presentation. But this guy is completely 100% Amish. So you may need to teach him how to drive a car, but everything else, he's qualified.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else, 100% qualified. He just might have trouble with cars.
Oh my god.
But
Fair enough.
What is his main form of?
Maynard Salami.
No, that's not what I asked. Never mind.
What'd you say?
What's his main form of transportation? Do you know?
The carriage with the horse that pulls the carriage.
Gotcha. Okay. This dude's from Wild RP.
I'm sure you can adapt that to a CVPI. I'm sure it will work. He's great though. He's skilled in everything else policing. In Amish country, Philadelphia. That's 2 for shift 2. So.
Oh my god, I got lightheaded. That was
Maynard.
funny.
Flop might be able to vouch for this one too as well. Tommy Malarkey.
Yeah.
We had met when I first applied, and he applied, and he hit a fucking fire hydrant next to Captain Slacks that sent someone flying, and Slacks said, "Who the fuck are you? Get out of the car right now!" And as you're driving away, he goes, "I guess I'm never getting hired." But good guy.
There's a couple names on that list I'll vouch for. I definitely put Tommy on that list.
And there was a fourth, and I wish I remembered who.
Damn, apparently they weren't that
Actually,
important.
there was a couple, and then they ended up getting hired. So Bell was one of them, but we have Bell now. I guess just a general recommendation is anyone FTO sent in this period, in this point, at least in the very beginning, probably people were a bit training orientated, because that'll really help when we want to bring in new people, completely new people, because that's
Are they
a
hiring
good
shift
vision to
3?
have. Captain's had a good
Probably,
vision.
yeah.
The captain's had a good
I got a
vision
list of people. I got a list of about 30
police
people who
department
applied.
that is
I actually haven't read through the
accountable,
list.
responsible, people focused, people centric, and having quality people, and having a fresh new outlook other than having whatever the hell you guys had before. It was a good vision. I just don't think it was done in the right order.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What if the focus of that vision now is interjecting people into the PD that are, upstanding members of society that people enjoy being around, and are not just, I'm not saying anybody on this list is, but I'm saying just some people in general are just, for lack of better terms, just shitty, and just to constantly belittle people, just shit all over people. Does your list change with that information being the primary point?
I think everyone that I've listed in there is not going to belittle anyone. they're all very people-centric people. They're all very
Oh my god, that's so funny.
community police orientated people. And I can tell you right now,
Chat. Ooh, there's a name on the
besides
list.
not being able to drive a car, I don't think that Maynard guy could possibly belittle anyone. He's so soft spoken.
You never know.
Like what? You know, well, I'm
There's a name on that list.
I find myself a fighting mind horseback driver.
Applicants. They're
Like
people
I
that need
said,
to be interviewed.
Yeah, I think what we don't want, and I will never probably recommend for anyone like this, is people who are going to go around saying, you know, fuck you, this is the police, you know, leave the air fucking now, you're getting your fucking head. None of that shit. We need people who are going to be able to stand at the senior buns or at the courthouse or at the sanitation, and people will come up to them and want to approach them and say, officer, I need your help. I need an officer. And that their response is going to be, what do you need? Not, get out of my face. No people going around saying, treating people who there might be people who are felonious and have felonies, but to just treat them as like shit, I'm not about that. And I'm not going to recommend anyone who is shitty. I think I have a good read on people. I don't think you'll get any of that from my recommendations, but I'm pretty sure that's something you can easily determine as someone who sat in interviews and I've sat on academies. It's something you can easily get a read on, honestly, in the academies and in the interviews. You can. And through the PPO phase as well.
God damn it, dude.
I'll admit right now, I've definitely said fuck off Bobby Charles before. That's low hanging fruit.
Are we gonna get our meeting with
this
the chief?
In fact, I would say that is quite literally the same direction that the captains want.
Okay.
That's not really changing anything.
What do you think? I'm going to derail this conversation a little bit.
Do you need me here for this question?
No.
I just don't want to talk to you.
Shift one captain.
Hello.
Hi, Flop.
Hey, what's up, Aziz?
Flop. So my mentee is calling me, asking me about 5150 procedure and cycle.
Let's assume.
Do we have cycle? Oh, there you are.
Hey. Alice, don't go far. I gotta ask you a question.
As far as I know, there is nothing in.
Unless you're just waking up. You're
yet,
good. You're good.
right?
I can talk to you in a minute.
No, I was just going to Barrack to get my damn house key reinstated. This guy
Oh.
changed the locks on me, and I will take him to court. I don't care if he's my boss
Oh.
or not.
I respect it. That's what you gotta do. Stand on business.
Hold it down. Hold it down. I don't know if we actually did. We ever establish 5150?
Not that I know.
So we can send you.
What? I was standing so close.
I have not dealt with 5150s yet. I'm gonna check your SOPs real quick.
Wow. Nothing in the SOPs, as far as I know.
I don't think that there is anything.
Nothing
You
yet,
can-
right?
Yeah, there's no 5150s. However, a judge can do court order for therapy with Pixie, but that's as far as it goes.
I was gonna say Murphy's around. Do you want me to call him and ask him?
We can check, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him and ask.
You're so tall.
You sound like a fucking Mexican.
Oh, hello, Flop.
Hey Murphy, how you doing, Your Honor? How are you?
Oh.
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing
Well, I
all
mean,
right.
actually, I'm not so great.
Oh gosh, what
but
happened? You
how
good?
are you? Just you know, someone very close to my heart is in the ICU. I'm
Oh
very
Jesus.
upset. Yeah, it's.
I'm sorry.
It's been a day. It's been a busy work day and also some tragedy.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I I had a question for you, but if you're a little preoccupied, I don't mind holding off on the question and maybe calling someone else.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You know, you got me. I'm at work. What do you need?
Was there ever anything established within legislation that I missed regarding 5150s? Do we have anything that kind of establishes 5150s at all?
There's nothing legislated. It's one of those things that's gonna have to have a venue decided upon and all that between the medical and the psych and you know, we don't have much afforded for it, so there's not really detailed legislation yet. But generally speaking, you can, you know, you can affect a mental health hold with or without psych if a judge agrees that there's at least a temporary basis to, you know, have them evaluated. You know, I don't know if it would be a 24 or a 72, but it's basically a judicially or psych department sign off kind of thing.
Okay.
But there's not a specific policy for that just yet. But it is something we can do and we've already done a couple of holds for that. So.
Okay. All good. I will bear that in mind, and I will inform the officer who asked me the question because I was curious myself. So yeah.
I'm already aware of the John Muir situation. He just stumbled into City Hall and collapsed on the ground and was, you know, saying some interesting things. So I'm aware of the situation that's currently going on, and if not me, then you know I'll make sure that there's a judge available if you can't get psych to sign off on anything about that if that's what you guys need. So I'll just keep an eye on the situation. Just let me know what you guys need. All right.
All good. I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Absolutely, Fob. You have a great night.
You as well. Take care. Bye bye.
FTO centric people, but you know, I don't want to muddy up the other list of people because I think those people are exactly what you're looking for. So 4 in shift 1, 3 in shift 2, essentially.
I'm gonna rip the bandit off real quick, Barrick. Can we talk later?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Because originally I was here, but I'm gonna go to that call.
Okay.
All right. I gotta go. Good luck, Alice.
Thank you, Flop. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep. I've given up. I've given up. See, thank you for the 500 bits. How the heck are you gonna get addicted to OSRS now of all times? You literally skipped the best part of OSRS with the last league. I don't know. I'm okay at the pier. I feel like Jordan gets kidnapped a lot. Meaning what happened when it happens? Well, I guess I'm gonna go back. God damn it. I'm about to throw my hat in.
Hey, yeah, check out Chumash.
What's the status of the Jordan situation?
I'm gonna leave the pier here and go up to Chumash.
Yeah, if the 911s are coming from Chumash, until we get verbal, physical confirmation from Jordan, I wouldn't trust the 911s.
Yeah, because they might tell her, call 911, tell them you're okay.
Hey, firm. 125 is en route.
As far as I'm traffic.
All right. Well, I guess all that sitting just to leave. Oh my god, dude. I fucking hate locals.
Hey, we should code 3 going in.
Code 3 or code 2?
Should code 2.
6423.
Sirens.
What's everybody's ETA?
Triple 1, 3 mics had to repair.
All right. Go see if Jordan's kidnapped.
Yeah, I'm going out on the pier.
Copy. 125's ETA about 30 seconds.
Something out here says property of Raiders MC. The sign.
Oh my god, I would so arrest them with assault with a deadly.
I'm gonna code 6.
Or not, or sorry. Reckless driving. Holy shit.
Copy, triple 1's checking the shore.
Her phone line's busy.
Status at the end of the pier.
Looks like it's clear.
Underneath piers, code 4.
If she was kidnapped, and she's not here, let's try and figure out if she'll respond to her 911. It's possible that they moved her. Police! Anyone on the pier?
I have visual on her. She's code 4.
What's your 20?
We're gonna be just north of the pier.
Dude, I gotta see what's going on with Jordan. Where's Jordan? What the fuck? She gets kidnapped like once a day. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here with Jordan.
Okay.
They just left though, and I've never had anybody tell me that I couldn't
southbound
be in the
Alta
pier before like that. Hey, sir, I'm sorry.
You know what vehicle they left in?
Hello.
Hey, I didn't see the vehicle because I was apparently too busy running my stupid bitch mouth.
westbound Vespucci.
Oh fuck, we
Chevy
saw one.
black and color 2-door
They
flag
probably
stolen
just
fleet from a
literally left.
38.
It was a
if
guy.
available-
He had like gray white
available.
hair.
No, I might have a
Southbound Alta Park.
Clayton Jenkins.
Taking the jump.
I didn't get their names.
Was it a man or woman? Woman
Yes.
had orange hair.
Long red hair.
Southbound
Yes,
Alta
yes,
Travel?
that's them. Yes.
Support it.
There looks like another woman with pink hair.
Taking the off ramp.
But she wasn't involved in like all of this. She didn't say a word. She just kept
Eastbound
standing there.
Innocence. Going north, Olympic.
So
The current active required is known.
A ranch too, and was threatening Miss
Yes,
Jordan here.
801, yes.
Well, I mean, I
What's the
didn't. I
641
knew
en
better
route?
than to ask them anything because since I
Eastbound
already saw
Olympic
their
Freeway?
faces, I figured I was.
I'm very
gonna be
interested
lucky
to
just
see
get out of there
why.
without getting hit by the wrench.
I mean, look, if you can identify the guy, he had no mask on. I saw him myself.
Right.
I didn't take a photo of him. It's Clayton Jenkins.
long sleeve gray top.
Tattoos.
Available tourist potentially.
I believe so.
Away
Yeah.
from me here, east on the Olympic Freeway.
Multiple units are still tied up with the dispatch being taken hostage.
Oh, Abram, do you want us to break off? We can go join.
Yep.
We should be Ocean King right now. We're trying to get information.
Copy.
Corresponding clothing.
I mean, that's
Okay.
that's
Okay.
Channel 2 then. Let's do channel 2.
Westbound.
yeah.
I figured
Okay.
like the the less that I did or whatever, like I don't know. I just, sir, it's frustrating. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I should
part
have
of
been
it.
quiet and just left and been nice, but that just upset me because that's the one place I came all the way out here. I left work just a little bit early, just wanted to see the dolphins before went to get a little rest. No, couldn't even do that.
Do we know if Clayton Jenkins is part of the Raiders MC?
Not a clue.
He's not in the main report.
Well, here, why don't I just do this? Why don't I just call?
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
I'll just call Wade, and I'll be like, "Hey, Clayton is Raiders, right?" Wade Wilson.
It's Jordan.
Mm.
I mean, hold on. Watch this. Hey, Wade, it's Cornwood.
Status
You
of
there?
identity?
Hey,
Channel
you're
2.
with not you're with, but the not like that. Hell, but Clayton Jenkins, he's with the Raiders MC, right? Clayton Jenkins. Oh, do you know him? Oh, what the hell? Okay. Well, shit. Okay, never mind. I'm looking for his number, but okay. All right, no worries. All right, we'll see you later. I appreciate it. Bye. Clayton Jenkins. Which one is Clayton? Oh my
Oh
God.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God,
Didn't-
Oh my
sir.
lord.
No, I was trying to do this.
Aim it, please, sir. Safety procedures, please. Come on.
No, don't
These are
worry, it wasn't
great
loaded.
issues.
Oh shit! It
Uh,
wasn't loaded.
Hell, it might have had 2 magazines in there, knowing me.
What the fuck?
No, I was just checking to make sure I didn't accidentally pull the trigger. I had to make sure I had it. Okay. The
Officer Flop,
Yeah, what's up?
could I see you for just one moment, please?
Mhm.
Could you come this way?
Yeah, what's up?
I just want to tell you that I'm on the phone with this man, and he wanted me to tell you that he catches bigger fish than you.
What's his name?
I think you know his name, sir. Tyler Peters.
1024.
Tyler Peters?
You might know him from back home.
Listen,
Area.
tell this Tyler guy.
Oh wait, he says that he saw you from a distance.
Oh,
And what
he's-
else? What's the rest?
You saw me from a distance?
On a beautiful Ranger boat,
Jesus.
and he never saw you. Okay, he's not using correct grammar. Let me try to rephrase. And that he never saw you catch anything.
That's a fucked up thing.
I know.
For that
I
man
know,
to say.
sir. I know, and I hate to relay you this information. He says that it's a fucked up thing to say, and
Tell
I
him
just have to-
that it's arguably worse to be at the back of the boat than it is the front.
He says that it's he says it's arguably worse to be in the back of the boat than the front. Would you? Okay, I don't know about trolling motors myself, but he's talking shit about a trolling motor now. Would you guys like? Can I connect you together possibly? You guys could maybe go out to Chumash and get caught by the Raiders and go fishing out there, just like Because I worked all day and I just wanted to have a moment of relaxation, Tyler. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna try to call you.
Dude.
You know I'm used to radioactive shit. I used to work for a nuclear plant. I gotta go. Bye. I'm sorry, sir. He was very, very insistent.
Jesus Christ. That's kind of fucked up when you think about it, honestly. I mean, that's like, God, I love to go fishing, but man,
I know.
you know,
man. Well, you know, sometimes maybe it's better just go alone.
apparently, apparently
with
it's just
people
better.
And they're... I just wanted you to. I'm sorry.
No,
he was
no,
very
it's fine. It's
insistent,
fine.
but I believe he's been trying to get a job at MRPD. So I don't know.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe
What was his
that's
name?
something to keep in mind. Tyler Peters.
Tyler
So if he does
Peters.
get hired, make sure you put him through it.
Interesting. Okay.
He does visit me from time to time at reception. He has a he now wears a crimson red tie as opposed to a bit of a volunteering orange. And then he has like a houndstooth kind of like hat looking thing. So.
Interesting.
You'll know him, I think, if you see him.
Okay.
I doubt he'll. All right. Well, I
I'll
don't know.
keep that in mind.
I just want to also reiterate, sir. Apparently, I can't leave MRPD because something bad happens to me every single time.
I was just saying, driving up here, I'm like, I feel like every day Jordan's 42, she gets kidnapped. What the fuck's going on?
This is honestly, this was part of my whole when I put in my notice, because I feel like I need to be making connections outside of MRPD because I'm just not safe or whatever. And I mean, I did spout off though, but still, who can blame me at this point?
Here, I'm gonna get out of here to the next call.
I'm leaving too. I'm sorry, though.
No,
I'm sorry
you're
if I upset y'all.
No, you're good. You're fine. I'm just glad that you're safe. You're good.
This is just proof though that I can't leave the building.
It's okay. We've said for quite a while we're not allowed to go 42 because if we do, then bad shit happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the rule of thumb. It's okay. Yeah. I'm glad you're okay, Jordan.
Bye.
Take care. Dispatch 125, show the latest kidnapping call, code 4, all units back in service.
Yeah, you know, I made a mistake there. To
What
be
happened?
honest, I saw who she's talking about when they came out here, and I stopped them and talked to them even.
Oh, wait, fuck, you saw them leave?
Yeah, I talked to them for a second.
Oh, shit, that's...
So, I asked them if they saw Jordan out here, and they said no. And, I'm gonna... I didn't follow my own rule of thumb, which is show up to a scene and detain everybody, because I thought they were too far away from the actual where she was.
No, yeah, that's fair. Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be a full-on, because you have RS to question them. You know,
absolutely. Based on the location where she was and everything, absolutely. Listen, you're in the area of a call that just came in over here. I got to talk to you and ask you questions. Would you face away from me? I do have to place you in cuffs until we can figure out what's going on. At that point, if they resist, then they're disobeying. If they if they run for you, then they're resisting. If they get into a car, then we have a chase. And then we eventually get them, right?
Yeah.
So we know the shtick. We know how it goes.
Yeah,
do we have a police
I
van
moved
in
off of
service?
them. The reason why I moved off of them quickly was because I was worried about her safety.
There is a police van next to Strawberry Gas underneath the overpass that is running.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes.
Very interesting.
Storm will wash that one away.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, we're not gonna find those guys.
We know for better now.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's all good.
Yeah, I hate those.
Hey Corwin, I do want to talk to you at some point, but we'll there's zero rush right now.
Yeah, I know. We keep not being able to talk.
I know. Listen, if we talk, we talk. If we gotta talk elsewhere, we talk elsewhere. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's your phone. I gotta go.
Alrighty.
I need food. All right.
Ding dong. I'm going to miss the Gallery Redemption exhibition again. Every time a show comes to that place I want to see, I have to go visit my parents.
Dude, today's been crazy. I just wanted the fucking...
113, what's the status of the police van at Strawberry Gas?
Code 4, it's unoccupied, and it looks like it is shut off now.
All right. Well, we dealt with that one. Let's go to the next one. By the way, if you guys are new to the stream and happen to be enjoying your stay, hit the follow button. I'd love to see you come back. Oh, God, man. Do you know what I'm dealing with really badly right now? Like, really badly? Is my fucking acne, man. I couldn't tell you the last time in my life I've had acne as bad as I do right now. Very weird. I'm trying to change up my diet. I'm trying to change up a couple things. I don't know. Stress? Stress could be part of it, yeah. There are a couple things outside of streaming that I'm dealing with, but I don't know if it would equate to as much stress as I'm currently in. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like most of my diet hasn't changed. Most of my, well, you know what? That's a lie. The last couple of days I've been eating the greatest, but I'm getting back to that. Only thing I need to start doing is, oh my God, what the fuck was that? I do want to start, I want to start going back on, oh, it'll come to me. God damn it. Give me a minute. I do want to go back on keto. Where my glasses sit though. See, I clean my glasses like almost daily. I'm kind of OCD about my glasses because glasses get disgusting so easily. So I typically go out of my way to like make sure that they're clean. I don't know, man. I mean, some people just deal with bad acne. Every once in a while mine comes and goes. I don't really have like an answer for it, but it is very frustrating.
Aziz, what's your name?
Aziz went 42 about 10 minutes ago.
Don't do keto, do high protein, low carb. You know what's funny? Everybody tells me don't do keto. I've done keto. Keto was how I kept off the weight the longest in my entire life. Keto was actually one of the best things I ever did for myself. I usually do keto for about 2 to 3 weeks. And then I move keto to a high protein diet. And then I do, and then I start slowly reintroducing like simpler carbs back into my diet. Not like just enough to, you know, like a piece of toast or like half a piece of toast. Where's Barrick? Is Barrick out of the building?
Hey.
There's no fucking way Duncan he's just gonna come out here swinging like that and derail our conversation.
Oh, we actually have to talk.
About what?
The results of the audit came in. And yeah, you and I gotta we gotta have a chat.
Okay. Now
Yeah,
or
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
yeah, let's talk.
I'll where are you at?
Yeah, I'm at MRPD.
Okay, I'm putting my hands up, but I'm no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was about to fucking call 78s on the radio. You actually okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Swear to me on everything right now.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I will have a unit check on you.
No, there's one behind me. I'm all good.
You fucking asshole. Yeah, I'm in the meeting room.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in a minute.
I am in wrong.
Bye bye. Yes, it's happening. Oh, I want to cook. Oh, will this be some tea? Probably, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm excited. It's happening. It's real. It's real. The meme came to fruition.
All right.
Hey.
So as I mentioned, the audit feedback came through today.
I'm excited.
And I have feedback.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I have a bug crawling on this desk in front of you. Give me a second.
Ready to check?
And two.
Okay.
So let me see.
Had a fucking stink bug.
There is a specific branch of this feedback that has 3 bullet points, and I will read them to you as follows for your thoughts on them.
Okay.
First of which says, officers feeling heard is vital to the morale of the PD. Second.
Is this in relation to the PD in general or me?
Yeah, this is officer feedback.
For me specifically?
Just in general.
Okay, okay.
Empower seniors to feel comfortable with their decisions on the field and in the office. And finally, Flop needs to do more police work.
These are from the auditors?
This is correct.
Cool. Did the auditors happen to notice the fact that we had an LOA on a captain for the month that they fucking audited?
There's no mention of that in the report.
Did the auditors happen to mention the fact that I put a judge in jail for the possession of a PD firearm for him to go through a 3-week appeal process where he had to have 4 meetings with Chief Justice Crane and the captain? Did the auditors happen to question anything about me investigating Captain Ruth, who, by the way, I've heard through Xavier was putting in her notice of leave? Was, news about that. Was there any question about the 15 officers that I audited and gave anonymous feedback to and to all the captains during that time as well? Was any of this mentioned? Was any of my feedback from the time that we were down bad in shift 3? What was any of my feedback I gave the auditors provided as written feedback?
I'm just giving you the feedback,
Eric, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yep.
When I spoke to Malton, he goes, "You better speak to Willie." Oh man, you better speak to Willie. Oh, he's so oof. He's got things he wants to say to you. And Willie was pretty, regular. And he said he audited my reports. And he asked me about it. And I said, I can elaborate. He said, sure. I said, okay. I said, I took the offer to essentially step up and help out Captain Turner while he was away from his LOA. In doing so, I also took on helping out with, as you know, interviews. I took on officer complaints, officer concerns. While there was a missing captain, I pulled people aside to have discussions with them, specifically so that we can try and figure out what the streamline is so I can inform Captain Slacks, which we did. And a lot of that streamlining allowed us to get a couple people promoted under the approval of Captain Slacks. And I told him flat out, I simply did not have time in the field. And in fact, I would go as far as to even say this. If you were to conduct and look at my FTOs or my FTO reports for the month of February, which I guarantee you they didn't probably audit. I don't know if they would have had access to that. Here's the cold hard blunt truth. I didn't take a single cadet out because I couldn't get in the field. And if that's the case, then my reports would reflect that, right?
Uh-huh.
We're off the record here, right?
Sure, yeah. I'm just giving you the feedback.
That's how I feel about the auditors, Barrick.
Yeah, they really didn't like you.
Yeah.
I can tell.
It doesn't surprise me. Willie's always hated my guts. So Malton and I have been cool. Willie, him and I never got along. So, you know, I'm going to be honest. That feedback can go fuck itself. Is it not a surprise that we had auditors during the worst time of the PD? Maybe the consideration that we didn't have a captain should have been taken into account, that obviously auditors wouldn't have come in if everything was working fine. And the fact that they decided to come in during a time where we didn't have an active captain tells you everything you need to know about what they were trying to accomplish. So when they went to audit me and they tried to get information on me, they wouldn't have, you know, taken that into account, that this is the month where we did not have an active captain, where seniors would have been the next in the chain of command to step up. Do I think I need to do more police work? Sure. But am I going to sit here and pretend that last month was not the busiest month of me ever possessing this badge? 1000%. I was so close to taking like a couple days off, taking a weekend off to myself, because a lot of the times it was a lot to take in. Sure, a lot of that wasn't translated on paper, but my God, I did more last month than I have done wearing a badge in my career.
Yeah, I believe you.
I appreciate the feedback. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
always.
cooking.
I just thought it was important feedback for you.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm cooking because let me tell you, they're gonna see what they want to see, because I gave Willie. I spoke to two auditors. I spoke to Malton and I spoke to Willie. And Malton hyped up me talking to Willie. Willie went out of his way to talk to me. So I guarantee you all that feedback came from Willie. And obviously he didn't note down any of the feedback that I actually had in order to make possible improvements or give those suggestions. It sounds more like Willie spited me, if I'm being blunt. Unless Malton spited me, which I just don't see happening. I think Malton and I have a decent relationship.
You know, it was just something in there I figured, you know, you should be aware of.
No, that's fine. That's my feedback. And again, off the record, my feedback, that's my feedback to the auditors, okay? Take a day in my shoes. See what February actually did to me, okay? You think this gray came out of nowhere? You think the receding hairline came out of nowhere? Not on my watch. Not gonna happen, Barrick. Anyway, thank you for the feedback. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, fantastic. So moving on from something that isn't pointless and stupid. The not from you, by the way, just that feedback is insane. The shift 3 stuff. Was there anything else you wanted to talk to me about? You said you had visions that you wanted to kind of break down with me. I didn't know if that was
just the idea for the people.
What do you got? While we have a minute.
Well, I mean, I already explained that to you.
When you say
like,
the
most part, like people that are be good, it's like upstanding citizens and people that people want to be around, you know.
Oh, you're
fountains
talking
not
about
drains.
You're talking about the hiring process.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think wiping through the 700 applicants, I think would help out. And I guess, yes, technically the fund would theoretically be fulfilled if people offer $2,500 to submit an application. How would that get charged through, though? Would they bring cash?
Yeah.
And who would we give the cash to?
Just ideally like seniors plus on duty.
Okay. Yeah, that
They would
works.
filter it to the PD account.
All good. I'll talk to Alice at the meeting.
Or filter it to me, and then it would filter to the PD account.
Okay. All good. I'll talk with Alice and kind of go from there. If you want to be there as well for the meeting, we were planning on talking.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I know you've always wanted to do this to me. I know. But you have the opportunity now.
Now you want to see something?
You want to see something? Is it time?
I would love to just like sit across from somebody at a table like this.
And just have a casual conversation?
Yeah.
Could you imagine the movie buildup that would be? Just two people with guns in their hands just casually talking over a desk?
Yeah.
You shooting me right now? You motherfucker. I know you can hear me. You motherfucker. You piece of shit. I knew I hated Ark and OOC. I hope you heard that. Oh, man. Dude, I'm so glad that Barrick brought that to flop. Ooh! Ooh! Willie does not really like you. I mean, Willie and Flop have had hate with each other for a while. You know what I mean? Jinto, what's going on? Thanks for the 27 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat, please? No, that was great. Also, I saw somebody make a comment before questioning the, God forbid someone takes time away. I'm not judging anyone who takes time away, but it is a fact that Flop did more work with the absence of a captain, which respectfully makes sense. So during the audit to essentially call Flop out, I think was really funny, actually. Flop goes to the SCSO to join the Rangers. 100%. Yeah, no, Flop does not care about that feedback. As a character, Flop knows how much he did in the course of that month. And not for a second would he deny the fact that that time was insane. I'm glad that the feedback went to someone who really knew what Flop had done work-wise. Yeah, well, it sounds to me like, I guess based on what Barrick said to Flop, it sounds like Willie didn't actually give. If that was Willie's takeaway after Flop explicitly explained his audit on his reports as to the reasoning behind that, for that to be the resulting like finalization, Flop as a character is going to absolutely turn around and say, you know what? Fuck the auditor. The auditor is there to listen and take notes. Clearly, the auditor had a bias, which for Flop would make sense for him. Flop handled the month better than most people even would have. Yeah. Flop did what he had to do. Time to put the petty pants on. Oof. You better believe. You better believe. This shift is going to be a good one. This is going to be a fucking... This is going to be a day of patrol for the records. Oof. Ooh. I feel bad for whoever runs into Flop today. Dotting I's and crossing T's. Oof. Oof. Ooh. 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 They want more police work? Sure thing. How many reports can Flop write in a shift? Enough. Hello.
Hello.
Someone murdered a fly. Report. Is it petty time? Oh, yeah. I mean, Flop also made the point, but I while saying this, it like clicked with me that in February, Flop had a conversation with someone. I forget who the fuck it was. I don't recall who it was, but Flop had a conversation with somebody. And he said that, you know, it's really hard to take cadets out right now because I can't get into the field. And now that I'm thinking, like, as I was saying it to Barrick, it clicked with me. You know, FTO reports would actually reflect the amount of reports Flop had in the field. Flop was working a desk job. Are you still talking Flop? Oh, yeah. No, I mean, if I'm talking about bias and stuff, yeah. Are you willing to heck... with me and OSers during the league? I don't have any interest in league. Like OSRS league, I don't know. Leagues are not like, I'm just not interested. I know what leagues are in OSRS. I'm just not interested. I was hyped up before to be told, oh my god, leagues are coming up, you should play, and I didn't have interest. I watch other people do leagues. I just didn't. I don't know. I like to do my thing. Speaking of OSRS, let me cook. Actually, shit, hold on. Let's see what we're looking at. I got bad news. My bludgeon is going down in price, which I'm very upset about. Let's